Hi guys, I am back again for another Overexplained run, this time for mission number 4 in Fights and Tight Spaces using the balance deck. So, go ahead and get started. I think you've figured out what's going on if you're still watching at this point. Alright, this one's pretty straightforward. We're gonna have 3 enemies, 2 are currently on the map. You gotta beat this level in 4 turns. Fun thing is both of these guys counterattack, so they don't hit particularly hard, but we don't necessarily want to get hit by their attacks. They only have 28 health though. So to get started here, I'm just going to move twice so that I can kick this guy and not take a hit. So that's all we can do this turn. Can't quite play this yet. Oh, that's nice. Let's go ahead and jolt. Get that. And then what we can do is recall, because we have a hammer fist and a front kick. So I can front kick to finish this guy off, and move next to this guy, and hammer fist him. Now let's move over here. Take advantage of pocket sand so that he can't do anything to us. Shove him into the side. Hammer fist will finish him off. One-inch punch is not a bad card. It does 35 damage and a push. I've got ways of doing damage. You only get one of these, so it's removed on play, and it has to be the first card you play. But I'm kind of at the point where it's like, this isn't a huge increase over my damage capabilities. I've got other cards that deal damage, so I'm okay. Foresight, look at the next 4 cards, draw 2. They can't be alright. I've already got recall. I'm not too worried about card manipulation. I mentioned in the last episode what I'm looking for in my deck currently is like I want more ways to move people to the side. So I want a left or a right spin kick or another shove, so I can really manipulate people. I'd even settle for another grapple. I just really like those cards. So if I'm not running into one of those, I'm probably not going to do it. I'd probably take a redirect as well. That's a good card. That allows you to make somebody who's adjacent to you face the way that you want and attack him. Close in. This is not bad. You can move a good distance, keep your combo. If you're fighting a lot of ranged guys that are far away, that's great. I'm mobile enough with the deck that we have now that I'm not too worried about that, so I'm going to skip that. If I didn't have emergency move, maybe I'd consider that. Alright, so elevator's done, so we got to find our goal, which is going to be a gem, which is here. So we can go through this route, or we can go through one of these. So we've got a lot of options there. We've got an event that could get something really good. Hotel room is just a card reward. This increases your max health a little bit. That also increases your max health, which I'm not opposed to. That increases your combo. Yeah, I'd rather have combo than max health, but I can get 2 max health and an event, so we'll take this path. This can add a random card, which I don't want, so we're not going to do that. Alright, so here's 2 enemies we haven't quite seen yet, I don't believe. So these are the standard gangsters. don't do a ton of damage, but they counterattack, so that's annoying. These guys, much like the pistol thugs or the gangster gunmen that have weapons, the fun thing they do is they will injure you with a short-term injury if you don't block all the damage they do. So you kind of want to block all the damage they do. These guys, the batters, these are probably one of my least favorite, besides Rifleman and Hero. Mainly because they have range 2 and they will turn to face you. And I don't know how many times that has caused me to take either a lot of damage or just in my run because I was not expecting that to happen. The other thing that's kind of fun is these guys boost the damage of their other allies by 1, and they do it pretty much every turn. So that adds up after a while. The gunmen, and especially if you have multiple gunmen or multiple of these batters, they can start increasing the damage people do a lot. They can make life difficult. But we're not going to let that happen. So first things, I mean, clearly I can see he's near a ledge, so we're just going to take advantage of that, take him out. I've got a rising knee, which will finish him off. So we'll move up next to him, give him a rising knee. Rising knee will move me forward, so I'm not in range of this guy. So we're done there. If we complete it in 5 turns, we get the upgrade. We've got 5 more guys to take out, so that's actually not going to be super easy to do. But we've got a few options here, so kind of wish I had enough to play this right now. If I get near this guy, I don't really want to use my emergency move. I don't really see a good way of doing it, or avoiding that. So we'll slip past him, push him off, build up some combo by kicking him, get our steel self ready. Alright. Oh, we put some pocket sand on him to build up our combo. Smack him with a hammer fist. Oh, he went flying. That was pretty cool. That was actually pretty cool. Let's see. I do. Just recall. Figure out what we're getting here. Need to knock one more person off the ledge. I don't have a grapple. Oh, I do have a grapple here. Let's get a grapple and a push. Now we'll move here. Grapple for 0. Push for 0. Alright, so we've got 3 more turns, 2 guys to take out. It's going to be a little on the annoying side. He's not doing a lot of damage yet, so I can block that with a counter. So I think that's what we're going to do. Let's move up here, spin the jolt to boost our combo, shove him into the other guy so we get a little extra damage. We got a counter. Now you'll notice, like, we've got 6 momentum. I'm spent my entire hand for 3. So getting more momentum at this point really isn't that big a deal. Alright, it's pretty easy. Quick kick to finish him off. Hammer fist for 30. I'm actually really liking this deck, this run. It's feels pretty powerful, and we're doing a lot of damage. Pump up, increase damage by 5 this turn. It's not super exciting. I can just double my damage on some really hard hitting cards, so not so great. If I had a lot of cards that did multiple attacks, like Flurry gives you 3 jabs or 4 jabs if it's upgraded, that would be 4 cards that would do 5 extra damage. So that's going to increase that one card by 20 damage at that point. But I don't have a lot of attacks I'm playing. I'm only playing usually 1 or 2 a turn, so that's going to be 10 damage. Steel Self is just better. Last Ditch. I can double the damage of cards in my hand if I remove another one from my hand. Yeah, I'm not really thrilled with that. I think we're okay. I mean, you could use that to thin your deck out a little, get rid of some of the moves that you don't need, but that'll be... I think we're okay. Kinetic move up to 2 tiles, increase damage this turn by 4 again. I mean, 2 mana, we've got, or 2 momentum, we've got plenty of momentum, but increasing my damage by 4 is not great. Especially if I'm moving 2, I'm losing 2 combo, so we're just going to skip that. Alright, going for the gem, so the route is pretty obvious which one we're going to take. Alright, you need to knock 3 enemies out, complete 6 turns. It's going to be 6 bad guys total, 3 are currently on the board. We'll grapple him so he can take a hit for me. It's fun to use these guys as damage soakers because he's going to hit him and he'll counterattack and then he'll attack. So he gets 2 attacks this turn, which is nice. I'm just going to move a little closer to this guy and then use Rising Need to get him out. So don't mind me. Alright, what do we got here? Grapple and shove. We'll take that guy out. I think we just kill this guy instead, though. Let's see. Grab a shove. And a jolt. Let the bat guy hit his friend. And we can do a jolt, finish this guy off. So, I'm not too worried about getting these guys out of the arena. I just want to get the bonus health. I mean, 2's not a big deal. We'll see if we can knock people out now. Do intimidate so I don't get hit by the bat. I guess I have to move anyway so I wouldn't have gotten hit. Emergency move, quick kick. Yeah, thankfully that still counts as knocking somebody out even though I did lethal damage on the initial hit because it was going to push them out anyways. Alright, so we need one more out of the arena. We'll just finish him off. Stun this guy. I'm gonna do a hammer fist on this guy first. Wasn't really thinking there very well. I wanted to do a back kick, but I didn't quite have enough momentum for that. That's alright. We'll get it here. Oh, yep, and that's where I messed up. Like I warned you, I did not expect him to turn to face me. So, should have expected that. As a result, I'm going to take a little bit of damage. That's not the end of the world. I blocked most of it. That's what happens when you're not paying attention. Yeah, no, I'm not going to get either of those. That's unfortunate. I should have just attacked him. Oh well, not the end of the world. Let's see. Might as well stun him, why not? Get a heal off. So I can still get this bonus. So we'll go ahead and go for that. Grab him over here. Redraw's not bad if you have a large deck and you're needing to get through some of your cards to get to your better ones. Our deck's pretty thin and it's got a lot of good stuff in it. Spinning jump kick, 16 damage to everybody in all directions. Looks cool. 16 damage isn't that exciting at this point. Utility pack, play for 2 extra combo. If I discard it by another card, then gain a combo. That's really hard to get off unless you're doing like a redraw thing. A lot of the things that let you discard, like they discard a random card, so the chances of them grabbing this one, even if it's in your hand, isn't great. So, I'm not going to do that. I've got Jolt, which gives me 4 all the time. I'd rather just have that. So, we're not going to get any of those. Now, there's a grapple here. I'll probably grab that. Because it's just a great card. Clarity's not bad unless you retain a card. You can set certain things up, but I usually don't bother with it too much. So let's go ahead and remove our block. I don't use that all that often. Pick up a grapple, might as well upgrade it. So that it costs, well, yeah. Having it cost 0 is nice. I'm used to playing when you only get 3, maybe 4 momentum. So I tend to prioritize playing a lot of stuff for cheap. I suppose at this point, you know, I've got enough maximum momentum that it doesn't really matter. Ah, here comes the rifleman. So this guy will end a lot of people's run, especially if they're not expecting him. Before you get, so you don't fight him until you're in the second half of the 4th mission. This guy starts off with 20 block, which means stuns usually don't work on him. Fortunately, the 2 stun cards we've got in this deck both ignore block, so that's not a problem. His block persists between turns, and rapid auto attack, so he'll shoot up to 3 times a turn. So yeah, he can be nasty, and when he turns to face you too. So lots of things as a result of that. But I can stun everybody and make sure that he doesn't do anything to me. So that makes this a lot easier. So I'm just going to get up in his face and do as much damage as we can right now. Alright, well, we've got a recall. Recall will get me an Intimidate and a Hammer Fist. stun everybody again. And then try to put more hurt on this guy. We can stack stuns on him. At least he used to be able to, so we'll see if he's going to be stunned for 2 turns. I believe that's how it works. That's how it used to, at least. Yeah, so he's still stunned this turn, which is nice. We can throw a Jolt up. Hammer Fist him for 26. He'll pretty much take care of him. So, push this guy back. Rising Knee again does not trigger counterattacks. I can play this so I can just hit him back if he hits me. Oh, are you really gonna do that? Tempted to let him fire a little bit. But no, we won't do that. I'll just get rid of him. Get a grapple, which we can throw here. Just for fun. I'll line him up so that he's closer to the door so I can push him out. Something that a lot of people don't know right off the bat, these over here are windows in the hotel room. The first time you attack somebody and push them up against it, it will crack the window. The second time you do a push up against it, it'll push them through the window. So you can knock people through those. However, if you're near a door, you can just do that as well. Gosh, this is just strong. I like it. Don't even need that. We'll just take him out one hit. If it's that guy. He's gonna come right next to me, so that's great. I can get him here and push him twice. Let's do that. Armored Strike is a fun card. If you can generate a lot of block, you deal damage equal to twice your current block. But the good thing to remember there is it removes your block. I learned that the hard way in a previous run where I was so excited because I managed to hit somebody with an Armored Strike for like 60. And they had 10 hit points left and I had 0 block afterwards, and he proceeded to finish me off on the next turn. So that wasn't great. We've already seen Close In. Not terribly interested in that. Redraw, not really needing, so we'll skip those. Yep, so we're gonna hit a single point before we get to the gym, so we don't really have to worry about our whole path. Boost their health. Yeah, I'll go for the event. There's a chance I can get a better enhancement. We'll go for it. Get another rifleman. We were able to deal with him pretty easily last time. Hopefully that's the case again here. Oh, we started with Intimidate in our hand. That's just awesome. That's almost too easy. We're gonna make this a little more interesting just so I can show you guys how I would normally deal with something like this. So I can slip. He'll move out. Oh, let's see. block. We'll counter most of that. Just gonna go for here. I'll just play a counter. She'll take care of most of the damage. Oh, with the enhancement, I actually took care of all of it. Alrighty. Let's see, recall. So still self-hit. Move, grapple, push. Yeah, let's do that. Grab a shift and a grapple. See if I can take him out. Oh, and he's gonna stay there. Alright, well, makes my life easy. We still get 3 turns. Let's see, 3. Pocket sand to finish him off. Dash, and just enough to finish him with this. Power through is nice if you get a lot of block. It gives you retain unused block for 4 turns, so you can potentially gain a bunch of block, and then stack a bunch of counters, and then choose to get hit, especially late game. That can be handy. This deck obviously it's not going to work. We've got, I think, 1 or 2 cards that do block, so it's not going to do much for us. Roll throw is just fun. You John Wick through a guy, roll through his space, and they're down. That can be a nice get out of a really bad spot move. So I'll probably take that one. Counter stun, 12 blocks, not great. Stuns the incoming attackers, ignoring block. So that can be nice to stun if there's multiple people coming, but again, it's after you take a bunch of damage. Unless you have other block, you can stun people and not take a bunch of damage the next turn, maybe. So roll through it is. Yeah, we'll go for the event. Oh, we get to upgrade a card. Yeah, we'll do that. Choose a card to upgrade. I believe Heal Self Summon our most expensive card upgrade, so we'll do that. Alright, you get 5 enemies to kill, 6 turns, they're all out. I'm not really thrilled with my starting position here. Don't have much choice but to take some damage. Emergency movement slip, still take 21. That's not gonna be fun, but we'll do that. So if I double that, it'd be 16 plus 2 would be 10, 20. So it'd be 36 damage, not quite enough to finish him. But close enough. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. There's nothing I can do there. Grapple card would have been real handy there. Let's see. Shove, and we can do another shove and a hammer fist. Throw him out, hammer fist this guy. Alright, not gonna be a lot of damage this turn, but that's fine. We'll get some of our health back. Stun that guy a little extra. Let's see. Don't kick him. Rising knee, and we'll roll through. It's just cool looking. I like that card. Oh, another point I should probably have made there. When people are on the ground and they're laying down, you can stand on top of them. On their turn, they'll attempt to stand up, and they'll do 5 damage to you. Sometimes it's worth taking 5 damage that you can't block. You can't block the damage, even if you have block value, you'll still take 5. But the nice thing is, sometimes you'd rather take 5 damage than have to face a particularly hard-hitting guy or somebody that you just can't deal with. So it might be worth it sometimes to do that. Oh, let's see. 14 won't quite finish him. Let's go and do it anyways. A little closer. Back. And we can grapple this person there. Alright, get one turn, take both these guys out. Well, if I'd gotten a better moon card, that would have been possible. That's unfortunate. Doing a ranged attack. So, get out of the line of that. I could have played Jolt, but I'm at max combo anyway, so it's not going to do anything. Some pocket sound. Stun dart's okay if the ranged people you're fighting don't have block. The riflemen have block when they start, so stun dart doesn't just instantly take care of them. Lets me upgrade a card in my hand for the duration of the fight. Can be useful, but I've upgraded just about everything in my deck that I really care to, so that's not such a great card. And you can only do it once; it gets removed after you play it. So, and typically the fights don't last that long. It's for you to benefit from upgrading something more than once, so maybe that's not a big deal. But yeah, I'm still not gonna get it. There's nothing that this would upgrade that would be super useful. I'd rather just draw the other card. Change tag, move up to 2 tiles, so I can move it in my combo, which, why would I do that? No thanks. Alright, we've got a gym up here, so that's the path we're taking. Alrighty, don't mind letting them hit each other. Yeah, we'll just do that. Move there, push this guy. And we'll heal, why not? Alright, I'll move him. Let him take the hit from this assassin. Stun this guy so he doesn't hit us. Curious what happens here. I didn't attack, so I think they're gonna attack. So I'll just move out of the way. Oh, he's only gonna hit for 6. I'm not too worried about that. 5 turns to take these guys out. He goes first. Move the ambassador out of the way. Yeah, I'll push him, take out that guy. recall. Why not? We'll be thrusting it here. When you hit the ambassador, they don't take damage from you, so you can move them around. I don't think I mentioned that before. Alright, one guy left. Quick kick, upgraded, cost 0, does 8 damage. It's not bad. I've already got one that's not upgraded though. Having another push isn't that great. I want things that can move me. So we're gonna skip those. Alright, this one can get fun because I'm going for a briefcase with a time limit. Which, in this case, the reward is collecting an extra card, so I'm not super excited about it, so from this that's okay. But sometimes when you're going for that, these guys are going to linger for a few turns, and both of them are going to be making everybody do more damage, which can add up over time. So, I was tempted to go over here and then try to shove him off, but then this guy would have been facing me. Would have hit me for 20. Which I would rather not happen for obvious reasons. Let's see if I do 25 plus 18. That'll be enough to finish him off, so we'll do that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, we can shove and stuff. So I took slip so I could get over here. With my shift I can actually pick up the briefcase this turn. I was debating getting into something to be able to just kill this guy outright, which probably wouldn't have been bad, but this way I can make sure I hit the briefcase. This is not too bad. We knock people out of the arena to get the money. We have one more guy coming after this. We've already gotten one. So we'll take our time. Just move here. Grapple this guy. See if we can get a push. We can't get a push. Alright, well that works. So you got one more to deal with. I moved over here, so this guy would have to get a little closer to face me. Let's see. Don't want him hitting me. Soften this guy up. One of these guys I should be able to knock out. Alright, we'll raise me. Soften him up. Did that before the back kick, so that way he'd still be in range. Well, I probably could have just killed him with the back kick. Spinning back fist. Draw cards. With as much momentum as we have, that's probably not too bad. Doesn't do a great number of damage, but 2 for drawing cards. Maintain combo. Don't lose combo from movement. We're not losing that much from movement. Throwing knife again. 12 damage for 2. Yeah. Don't know about spinning back kicks. We'll give it a shot though. We seem to be doing good on it. Here's another card I was looking for. So left spin kick. So this is a side to side. So we'll pick this up. That'll probably complete our deck. Energy booster's nice. It gets us a little bit more combo, or more momentum. Sorry. Long counter is a good card. If you're doing the counter builds, it allows you to potentially counter people that push you because you'll still be 1 range away from them, and you can counterattack with it. The counterattack doesn't do as much damage as normal counter, but if you upgrade this, you get decent block on it. X momentum to do X damage. This potentially could be ridiculous if we've got Steel Stealth going. But I think we're okay damage-wise. We'll focus on just trimming things to start with. No, it's not really anything I want to take out super bad. I wouldn't mind losing the dash. But again, dropping dash might make it so we don't have as much movement as we'd like, since we want to manipulate people. If I could pick up a slip or a shift, I would definitely drop that, but I think we'll keep it for now. Which means we can look at upgrading cards. That's 8 damage upgrade, 6 damage upgrade, 4 damage reduces cost. So lets you move past the target and maintain your combo. That's usually a good source of loss of combo for me, so I don't mind grabbing that. At this point I might grab Energy Booster. Why don't we check out Charge Strike. We'll see if we can get that to be ridiculous. I don't know if you can upgrade. Oh, you can upgrade that. 10 times damage? Oh, that could be fun. We'll see. That was unfortunate. This guy, a lot of times, I'll spawn here, he'll spawn here, and just take him out in one hit. This will make for a moderately more interesting fight as we take him out in one turn anyways. So move here with emergency move, slip, rising knee, push him, Kick to push him. That concludes the mob boss stage. Next time we're gonna do the final mission. Basically, all the gangs are united in their hatred for me, so we get to fight all of them. Card Sharp lets you choose one extra reward at the end of each fight. That's pretty good. This late in the game, it's not so great. Probably drop deep pockets, maybe. I mean, it seems good with apprenticeship because you can you get an extra potentially upgraded card. So we'll drop deep pockets. There's not a whole lot of shopping opportunities left. I think there's only one gem on this map. Yeah, all the way at the end. So we'll see how that goes. Alrighty. Well, that will include for mission 4 of the Overexplained run for Fights in Tight Spaces. Thank you for watching. I hope it has been useful for you. I'll see you for the next episode where we take out the final mission. Here's where things get interesting. Just to give you a little preview, I'll just go ahead and click into it. You can see the kind of nonsense you have to deal with here. Lots of protection missions. This one's not too bad. There's only 3 guys you're facing, but you got to fight 8 of them, and you have, I mean, make 3 of them kill each other, which isn't as hard as it would sound initially. So, anyways, that'll be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a good evening.